Hey, Facebook, what's happening? What's going on? I am back and I'm at it again. And this time I want to talk about overtime, man. Overtime. Overtime is something that we've been taught that's a good thing, man. You know, you want to make a little bit more money, stay late, man. Work a couple of hours over, and that's always been a good thing, so we thought. Um, but a lot of people don't understand how overtime gets taxed. Overtime gets taxed at a higher rate than regular pay, making overtime taxed similar to a bonus. So now, when we sit there and we say, hey, we want to make some extra money, the first thing we think is, hey, I'm going to stay late and I'm going to get some overtime. Well, overtime, a second job, a third job, hey, if you're doing that, we've been mistaken for years, man. If we're doing that, all we're doing is putting ourselves in a higher tax bracket. That's number one. But what I really want to get in on this evening is the fact that myself and my business partners, man, we keep our ear to the ground, man. And one of my business associates, she found some stuff on Facebook, man, that actually the House Representatives on the 2nd of May was trying to pass a bill. Actually, they passed a bill to do away with overtime. Okay, so a lot of people say, well, how does that affect me? Well, if you're a W-2 employee, that means you make your money by labor working for someone, privatized company. Well, the government's giving them an opportunity, and it hadn't been finalized yet, but the government's giving them an opportunity to cut overtime out completely. So that means that if you were compensating yourself, if you were bringing your pay, adjusting your pay, if you were making your ends meet by making a little extra money working overtime, that's a possibility that it's not going to be available anymore for us. Think about this, man. You've worked 40 hours, right? You've worked 40 hours a week, and you decide to work a couple hours of overtime, maybe 3-4 overtimes. Excuse me, maybe 3-4 hours overtime a day. At 5 days, that's about 15 to 20 hours of overtime. Okay, you're looking at your check saying, "Man, my check looks really nice." However, what happens is your check goes up, but your taxes go up as well. So you may have worked about, time and a half. You may have worked about $1,000 worth of overtime, but you may not see but about $300, $400 of that because the government takes those taxes. Well, what the House is trying to pass right now, they're trying to sit there and say, hey, look, man, we're not going to allow y'all to work overtime anymore. Matter of fact, you can work overtime, but you can't get paid for it in compensation. You can't get compensated in pay. Okay, what they're saying is they're going to allow the worker to get compensated by time. Okay, hold on now. A lot of people might think that's a great idea, but there's always a catch. Think about this. They said in the bill, the brief portion that I read, it said that you're going to get compensated with time instead of money. However, what's going to happen is it's going to be the time that you take off is going to be decided by your supervisor or by that company, which turns that overtime that got paid in time, that got compensated in time instead of money, that means that time, even though it's paid time, that means if they have to decide, they only decide when you take it. On top of the other vacation that you have, it just turned into comp time. Now, I don't know if anybody's familiar with comp time, man, but anybody who works a lot and they work overtime or, they can't get compensated because they work too much overtime, they'll give them a little time off and they get paid for it. They get to go home early or they get to stay off for that day. I can't see anybody giving people two comp days in a row. But I remember when I was in the military, man, and we would work late. And we worked past, 10, 11 o'clock. And what happened is they give us some comp time. We miss PT, physical training, and we get up the next morning, maybe come to work about 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? We got about 2-3 hours of comp time. Well, that's what they're talking about doing. And they're going to decide when they give you the time. So I bring all this up to tell you this, man. Traditionally, we've always thought overtime was the way to make more money. Getting a second job was the way to make more money. We've been lied to all this time, man. What happens is we put ourselves in a situation where we're tired, we're taking time away from our family, we're trading more time for money, and ultimately, we're losing. We're losing. Why is it so important to get more money in your household? Why? Well, because you're losing money in taxes, guys. You're losing a third of your money in taxes, and we don't even know it. Our fix for it is if we want more money, we go get another job or we work overtime. A business owner fix for it is if they want more money, they'll go build more stores or more facilities and hire more people. What I'm trying to get you to understand is not convince you, but encourage you to change your mindset and think like a business owner. Think like an entrepreneur. Stop thinking like a consumer and start thinking like a business owner. Okay? I can show you how to legally take your tax dollars back, put them at work for yourself throughout the year. Okay? And this is what this is going to. The government is pushing you toward business ownership, and you don't even want it, guys. Take those tax dollars, put them back into your household right now. Write your lifestyle off. Minimize your taxes. Use that money to build a life emergency fund. Eliminate that debt, guys. You know what I'm saying? Eliminate that debt. Generate business income. Work on yourself. You know, build your credit back up. Get out of bad debt and get into good debt. Show you how to accumulate assets. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that we do as business owners. Myself and my business partners, and I got a lot of smart people that are with me. See, I don't consider myself as being smart. I just like to consider myself as somebody who listens. If I thought that I knew everything, I would never have anything. But the fact that I've listened and I listen, I put my ear to the ground, I've allowed some people to show me some things. So right now, like I told you, overtime is going away, guys. So you got to make a choice. If you're not income shifting right now, that means if you're not lowering your taxable liability, putting those tax dollars back into your pocket, we're losing. That's everybody who's not doing it. I've lost for years, but right now I'm winning. So I want to tell you, it's possible. It's very possible to be wealthy, to be debt-free, to be financially free and empower yourself, and then share this information with others. All you have to do is look at a 22-minute sequence of video. That's all. It's broken up videos. That's all you gotta do. Look at the videos and apply the strategies. Not everybody can sell. Not once did I say sell anything. I said share the information with your friends. Not everybody can sell. But everybody can shift their income. You know what I'm saying? If you can't shift your income, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Because all we're doing is following strategies. Not sales, just strategies. With that being said, hey, if you're interested in the information, hey, hit me up. Call me, 912-272-2350, or inbox me. Don't be afraid, inbox me. You won't know unless you ask, okay? I'll share this information for free, but it's going to cost you for what you don't know, okay? That's it. That's all I got to tell you, man. Right now, I'm sitting at home, I'm watering my grass, and I'm playing with my dog out here, and we're income shifting. Overtime is going away, guys. We got to change with the times. Change our mindsets, change our way of thinking, and increase our income. That's it. That's all. Like I always say, when you know better, you can do better. If anybody found some value in this video, please share it with individuals, man. We're trying to get this information out and empower individuals financially. If we can do that, we can all win. And it's possible for us to all be wealthy. All you got to do is ask me how. Hey, that's my time. Y'all have a great evening.